These type of comments I just see as like fiery arrows just trying to penetrate my armor and trying to distract me from my purpose. What's up, GQ? It's me, Ryan Garcia, and today I'm going undercover on the internet. It's actually me. Instagram. Okay, Instagram, you know, the trolls come out. Are these face-offs staged to hype the fight, asking for a friend? No, the face-offs aren't staged at all. You don't have a script and nobody is behind the scenes telling you what to do. So this is basically raw emotion most of the time. I mean, I'm just speaking from my experience, but maybe some people got things planned out like WWE, but I don't. What the F are these punches? No hips, no knees, and no head movement. You know, again, I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. I know that I have a great punch, so whatever these comments say, I just kind of look at it as a distraction. Reddit, I heard of Reddit. I might never go back to 135, says Ryan Garcia. Technically, I didn't go back. It's 136, so I didn't lie. But this is the only way I could have made the fight happen. I was damned either way. If I don't do it, I'm ducking them. If I do it, I went back on my word. It's funny, but that's just how it is. I'd rather take the latter and make the fight happen. Ryan Garcia split from Team Canelo because he wanted independence, own gym, and to build a better brand. That's not completely true. Our team split because I felt like it was just time to move on. And at that time, there was a couple differences in opinions on whether I was focused or not because of my mental health break, but we're much past that. Our relationship is much better now. I even had a conversation with Eddie on Instagram about kind of like hashing everything out in a way. And my brand was already getting built anyways. You gotta go with it sometimes. You can't be fearful of change. Ryan Garcia plans to retire from boxing at age 26, then compete in MMA. I have been on record and I said that once. I might have just predicted that a little too early. I wouldn't compete in MMA. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it to me, but never say never. Am I the only one who can't figure out if Ryan Garcia is really talented or really overrated? That's hilarious. It's kind of like a mystery. Don't know. Just see the fast pads, but then you see this and you see that. So I guess I just keep them guessing. TikTok. So many liver shots. You know that hurts. Yeah. It's probably why I knocked out Luke Campbell with the body shot. So many body shot challenges. When you get hit with a headshot and it hurts you, you don't feel it. When you get hit with a body shot, you feel pain throughout the whole time. So it's like a suffering, like you're tortured. When you get hit with the head, it's like, if it hurts you, you don't feel nothing. You're just down on the ground and like, oh, okay. But liver shots, you feel every moment. How are people calling Garcia an Instagram boxer? Guy won more amateur national titles than most of these people ages. Facts. I think that is just, I don't know, people, they become delusional because of the hate in their heart. You know, it takes them away from the actual truth. They wouldn't even look into if I'm a real fighter or not. They just kind of go on off of what everybody says because hate fuels negative people. So they just hop on that bandwagon to add on to the hate to try to bring a person down. Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia, I want to see that. You never know. One day I might have to fight Jake in the ring. Let's do it. I'm all for it. He's a bigger guy, but I feel like I could beat him. I know I will, actually. Oscar De La Hoya discusses Ryan Garcia's chances against Gervonta Davis. Ryan won't give up his height or distance. Once Tank gets a taste of his hook, he'll choke. Tank is very worried about my left hook. Every time I say it, it kind of spooks him. It's like a nightmare. It's like gets a flashback of what could happen or a vision. So, you know, Tank will be looking out for it. We'll see if he runs into it. It's gonna be fun. YouTube, you don't even have to tell me. I always wonder what Ryan eats to stay healthy, but also what foods that help to get lean like a boxer body. I've done a lot of evaluation of myself during these training camps and seeing what works for me. Making sure that my body doesn't have a lot in it while I'm training helps me a lot. I kind of fast to at least 2 to 3 o'clock. I don't like to eat a lot because it slows me down. But when I do eat, I always eat things like chicken and things that are very lean. A lot of times I don't even drink water while I'm training, or I don't eat anything going into the ring, but that just works for me. I don't like to be bloated at all. I try to keep that minimized. Remember that this fight only happened because of a rehydration clause. It's so hilarious that even GQ is on this topic of rehydration clause. For the people that don't know what it means that after the weigh-ins, when I make the weight, I'm contractually obligated to only gain 10 pounds after that weigh-in the next day. So, you know, he's trying to keep me not as strong as I can, but he doesn't know I live in a fasting environment. You know, it's just my element, so I got a surprise for him. Wikipedia? Okay. Let's see what's here. Garcia comes from a large family. His parents were actively involved in his amateur career. They continue to assist him with his professional career, as his father remains one of his trainers and his mother works as his personal administrative assistant for commercial products. How do they get all this information though? I don't understand this. I do come from a large family, and my parents and my whole family have always been involved in my career, so they pretty much got it spot on here. During 2021, Garcia signed a deal with sports drink Gatorade to appear on television commercials advertising the brand, thus becoming the first American boxer ever to appear on a Gatorade campaign. That is also facts. We signed a deal right after my victory with Luke Campbell, and I believe I was the first boxer ever to be affiliated with Gatorade, so it was an honor. You got legends like Michael Jordan, all these other athletes that are a part of that, so I felt very special at that moment. Okay, let's check out Cora, see what they got to say. Does Ryan Garcia rely more on speed or strength? I think I rely on finding the balance on both, because if you rely on either or too much, you're giving up the full, I guess, impact your punch can actually have. If you're too over on one side and too over on the other side, if it's off balance, the punch won't come out as effective. You gotta find the balance of speed and power. Who would win, Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney? Of course me, I didn't even have to hesitate on that. That's an easy one to answer. Why is boxing less popular than MMA? I wouldn't say that, but I would say that MMA definitely has the hype going on for them right now. They're a new sport. They are able to get the biggest fights happening pretty quick, so that helps the sport. But I wouldn't say MMA is more popular than boxing. Boxing's been around for hundreds of years and has so much history. MMA can't compare to boxing in that regard. It's way ahead of them. So it's a great sport. They got a lot catching up to. Next, what should I wear to a UFC fight or boxing match in Las Vegas? Ringside ticket. The great thing about a boxing match in Vegas is you got the glamour, you got the lights. It's probably the best time to bring out your best outfit. And another great thing is you could either wear streetwear or dress up as nice as you can. Let's check Twitter. This is the holy grail of denim outfits for Joe Goosen. I'm speechless. Yeah, Joe, he always wears denim outfits. I don't know why, it's just his thing. It's Canadian tuxedo man. It's just, he loves to do it. Can't knock it though, it looks good on him. I met Joe when I was around 17 years old. He was a mentor at that time and is a mentor now. I was training with Eddie Reynosa at one point, then I switched and was looking for a coach, and I just so happened to complete the circle and came back to Joe. At myself, Ryan Garcia. I'm really going to be in a movie with Gina Rodriguez. Crazy. Yeah, that's true. I am going to be in a movie with Gina Rodriguez, so I'm excited about that. It's being written right now, and Gina just had a baby, so that's amazing. I'm happy for her. It is based on a fighter, but not me. So it's kind of little pieces, but it's not about me. It's a whole storyline. Mexican, Rocky, or Creed, it's type of thing. Damian Lillard, okay, he says Rayo versus Ryan Garcia next. I need that. I know who he's talking about. He's an up-and-coming fighter right now. He actually just lost against this guy, Christopher Cobra, but I did think he won. One day that might be a matchup. We just don't know at this point. I got a big matchup coming up in front of me, so I gotta stay focused on that, but you never know in the future. I'm glad Ryan Garcia spoke about his mental health. It reduces the stigma and encourages others to get help. Yeah, I think it's important that when you get through something that's tough, that you speak. For me, it was important to speak out about the things that I learned through my journey and how I was able to get better.